Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I have a special guest, Fernanda.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
I'm shy or whatever.
So she is my high school best friend. I've been knowing her since 9th grade.
Period.
So yeah. So I'm happy to have her in my channel today. She's actually my first guest and then my first mukbang.
Shout out to her mom for making
this.
So
she made us compound chicken with white rice. Yeah. And then we have water. So yeah, we're gonna be eating our compound chicken, and she's gonna be answering some questions. All right, so stay tuned.
Alright, let's try the food first.
All right.
What does that food taste? Oh no, I don't know. Taste food.
Taste.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Taste test. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
It's bomb.
Muy bueno.
Thank you, mommy. Okay. So first question.
You got.
Tell me about a time that you've gotten so drunk that you've passed out. Like the time that you've gotten like really drunk.
Yeah, I wouldn't remember.
Oh well. Leading to that.
Oh, okay. Damn, there's a lot. No, I was kidding. I don't remember. Probably like on my birthday.
On your birthday?
Yes, on my birthday.
It was on your birthday?
Yeah.
In your party?
Yeah.
You got really drunk?
I was drunk.
Oh shit.
You didn't see me like cleaning the floor with my pants and everything. I was like on the floor beating up the piñata.
No. Oh, I did. I was there, but I don't know. I just can't. I couldn't tell.
Because I'd be like that regardless.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like that regardless.
Yeah. So she had a birthday party. Her sister was so kind enough to organize the whole thing. And then I was in charge of the cake. So I did something.
Shout out to Naomi.
But yeah, shout out to Yancy, the best sister ever.
Period.
And so then she had like the birthday party. It was themed like Bratz, because that's her favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, in 2000. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't tell she was drunk, so she said she was drunk. So I'm
I was
guessing
pretty
that
drunk,
was, yeah. So
what about you? You ever like before? Like now? You ever get drunk
honestly,
or anything?
no. Since I don't drink, I don't really have a story. If you have a chance, going back when you were in high school, what would you tell yourself?
Try not to procrastinate. Honestly, like that's one of the things that like messes people up. Procrastination. Am I saying that right? Procrastination. Yeah. And like actually care about school. Mm-hmm. Like I wish I was more into school at the time. I feel like if I were more into school, like leading me that way, I would have been in a whole different path right now. Which I'm not in a bad path right now, but probably like, more like I'll probably have graduated college too. But everyone has their own ways of life. So
yeah. Just want to give credit, to her because first of all, she lives on her own, so she pays her own rent. Aside from that, she has 2 jobs. Well, it's one, but
commute.
It's stuff. Yeah. So aside from that, she basically independent. So she doesn't really rely on her parents or anything. So that for people is really hard. Like a lot of people struggle with independence and trying to figure out how to pay things. Because they never had to their entire life. They never had to work. So just props to you with that. So yeah.
Well, no, yeah, because it's the little things too. Like you would think, like let's say you live with your parents, you're not the one buying toilet paper, you're not the one buying soap. It's the little things that, like, I realized last year. I was like, damn, like I just bought soap. Damn, I just bought toilet paper. Like what? I have to buy it again. And then things are not cheap nowadays. Like things are not cheap. It's just a lot. Like living alone is fun and everything, but it limits you from having like going out more and stuff, which is, I'm not complaining, but unless you have a really good job. But what about you?
So with me,
what was the question?
What were think
You were the one talking.
I was the one answering for you. But I would tell myself to just like not give up. I guess to not give up, and I honestly would have told myself to just like she said, just focus more on school. I feel, and yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna talk about fighting now. So, have you ever fought anyone?
Bro.
Like, tell me just one of your fighting stories if you have any.
If you know, you know, and I know you know.
I know.
So I'm really not a fighter because I know that leads to nowhere, honestly. But long story short, I had gotten in a fight. My first fight, basically, I got jumped at home.
Where?
At home.
Oh my god.
My own house,
God.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
Bro. So this. No, I'm just kidding. Bleep her name. No, I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck. Y'all might know her. I'm just kidding.
Y'all know her. Just know she out here fighting people. in their homes.
No, I had a roommate last year, I think. Was it last year? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Last year I had a roommate from high school, whatever. We were cool and everything, but you know, once you live with someone, it's different. And when you bring someone else also into the equation, I don't know. Like, she was just around bad people. Excuse me. And then I wasn't on that anymore. So, I don't know. Things just, one thing led to another. We were fighting. We fought. The two girls fought me at my house. We went to court. Bada bing, bada boom. Restraining order. That's it, yeah. What about you? Not a fighter, guys. Not a fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But I fight for what I love. So you got enough fight?
Oh yeah, so we were living at my brother's house for a few months while we find our own place with my mom. And so my brother had a wife and, you know, the kids, and so there was just an argument that happened. And then I just don't like it when people call me a bitch. I hate it when people call me a bitch. Like, for some reason I don't like that word. My brother's wife called me that when, like, she had no reason, like literally no reason whatsoever.
What was the reason?
Literally no reason. She called me that, and so I got so upset. And then all I just remember is like her going towards me and then me going towards her. And I just remember we started grabbing each other, all because she called me a bitch.
Yeah.
Literally, only because of that. And then she started saying other things, and I guess like one thing led to another, that we started fighting. And then my brother had to go in the middle and like just separate us. She went to the restroom and I stayed there with my mom and my brother. That's my story with that. So now we're all good.
But he's not even with her no more.
Oh yeah, he's not. Yeah, just an FYI, she's not with her anymore.
He.
I mean, he.
Hey yo, we gotta talk.
What is your pet peeve about people?
I'm glad you brought that up.
Bring
that up. I dislike when people chew loud when they're eating.
That's not me. Wait, I didn't know that.
No? But okay, because it depends. Like, obviously, if you're eating chips, you're gonna hear the crunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if someone's like,
You're gonna choke yourself.
I just don't like that. Like
Oh shit.
when people chew like weird. Like,
Yeah.
I'm working on it though. Before though, it was really bad. Like, I remember this one time, my sister, my mom, and I were eating, and then my mom was eating like obnoxious. Like, oh bro, like I heard it, and I was like, no comas así, you know? That's so rude, I know. But she's like, she cursed me out. She's like, pues vete ya, you know? She's like, I don't give a fuck, basically. But yeah, it's better now though. Like, and then my sister, she would be like she couldn't breathe, like eating, and I'm like, hey yo, like, pick a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's one of my pet peeves. Yeah. Y'all want to know another one? Because I got a list.
I guess my number one pet peeve is when people touch me. Like, I don't like when people touch me. Like, if, let's say for instance, like hugging, that's fine, you know, like
Like strangers, basically?
Yes, like strangers. I hate when they like touch me or like they lean
Like too close to you.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's true too. I'm
just like
that's
face. Yeah.
Like,
dude, I had an incident. I don't know if I told you. I'm pretty sure I did.
Paris?
When I went to, because I went to Portugal for a few days when I was studying abroad in Italy, and then I got there. We were getting off the train with my friend because we had to like literally the train, the bus was our transportation because we didn't have any car over there, and so we were getting out the train and this guy like suddenly just stand behind me and he got really close. Like I felt his entire body like in back of mine. Like literally this close,
like back to back time.
Back to back, yeah. And so I literally like I turned around and then I put my elbow towards him and I was like back off. I was like, yeah, they have. I don't know what I said, but I heard something. Yeah. And then I was like, nah, leave me alone. And then he literally looks at me and he pushes me. Like he literally pushes the crap out of me. And then I literally look at him and my friend was just trying to grab me to go because like, you know, we didn't want him to get upset.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just grabbed me and she's like, let's go. And then luckily some guy was like watching the whole thing and he grabbed him and he was like, hey, you need to go, like let's go.
You need to leave.
Yeah, and so then that literally happened, but I just like like I feel like I don't like it, you know. I don't care who you are, like leave me alone, like don't touch me. Yeah.
Keep in mind, y'all, when y'all hang out with her, don't touch her. She will beat you up.
No. Strangers.
Yeah. No, yeah, like when people are just extra close, I'm like, alright, bro, like. Or another pet peeve, sorry, like, I know, like, in that kind of case, like, it's crowded, obviously you're gonna bump into people, but if you don't say excuse me or sorry, like, a simple, like, oh, my bad, excuse me, like, that, I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
I will literally push you back, like, I don't care.
I know, when I accidentally, like, bump into anyone, I try to say, like, sorry.
Even if it's not my fault, like, girls, I feel like girls are just like that, though, most of the time. Some girls are like that.
Dude, we have a lot of pet peeves, I feel, but
I just don't like anyone.
I know.
Anything.
No, dude, and then also I realized also my other pet peeve is when, you know how when you're in line and like there's space in between?
In driving?
No, and like for a ride or something.
Okay.
Or like in line for something, and then you're in line in a straight line. And there's like other places where people can walk like either around you or like
and they try to.
And then they literally walk in the middle of you. I'm like, do you see?
Yeah.
Like, this is not a pathway. Like, this is literally a line. Like, don't like it's
Cross,
so annoying.
yeah.
I hate that. And then another thing,
this is gonna be called our pet peeve.
yeah, dude. There's when you open the door for someone
and they don't say
thank
yeah.
you, or like when you hold it, like let's say someone's and you hold it, they don't say thank you. I'm like, girl.
Try back again. Go back. Try
no,
again.
Oh my gosh. Like yesterday I went to LA. I went to South Central. And then I went to the Starbucks. That's right there. I don't know where the hell the Starbucks is, but it's somewhere there in South Central. And then I was holding the door for my mom to leave. And so all of a sudden, like a whole family just walked in while I was holding the door for my mom to get out. As soon as she left, I was about to close it, but the family just literally went in. Didn't even say thank you. And then another girl, like this just teen girl, she goes in and then she just looks at me and then she just walks. I was like, it took a lot of me to not say nothing and to not like tell her, hey girl, like say excuse me.
Oh my god, dude, tell them about the time when we were at Vegas and the girl was looking at your shoes. The Crocs.
Oh yeah. I literally had my Crocs on shoe, my crack. Bro. Excuse me? Like, she was just looking at my, really staring at my Crocs. Like, I literally called her and I'm like, girl, this girl right here just literally staring at my Crocs for no reason. Because she was all, like, dressed up. And I was wearing my, I don't know what the hell I was wearing.
She just came out the pool.
Yeah. And then she was just staring at my Crocs, like, if she wanted them or something. And I was like,
No, she called me. She's like, yeah, these fucking girls are looking at my Crocs. Like, what? I was laughing the whole time. But it's because the principal was like, if I'm looking at someone, it's because maybe like I'm gonna compliment them if they catch me staring also. Like, I'm not just gonna be looking. Like, when people see me looking at them, I'm like, oh, I like your shoes, or I like your shirt, I like your makeup, something, you know? But you're just staring. Now I'm just like, what are you looking at? Like, what? Like, especially if you're looking at me like up and down.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? But that was funny.
The last question, so we wrap it up because it's been a long, like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What is next for Fernanda? What are your goals? What are your plans or your resolution for this year?
One of my resolutions from this year was to be on time to places, because I am horrible at that. Like, I'll wake up early, everything, and I'm like, all right, I got time to chill. Like, I'm gonna just sit here. And then I'm like, all right, oh shit, I'm late. Like, damn. Or I'll wake up late, or you know. But you never know how fast you could get ready until you're late.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Either this year, fix my credit, get a new place, one, or get my own car out. Because right now I'm using my mom's car. Shout out to her. But yeah, I want my own car or like a bigger place too. Like,
Okay.
You know, that's one of my big goals, like reaching for a big goal, you know? But other than that, like a smaller goal is not live paycheck to paycheck. Not live paycheck to paycheck. That's one of my like, oh, I hate that. I hate it so much. Like, lately I've been doing so good, I'm like, yeah. You know, I'm not even checking the price. But, yeah, so that's one of my goals.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, my goals, they're mostly just, my number one goal is to get a house. That's my number one goal. Hopefully by the end of this year, it all depends on how work goes. And I also want to learn martial arts. So I want to learn how to do martial arts to defend myself so I don't get pushed by a guy again. And then
you want to pull martial arts.
And then lastly, I want to master my hula. So I'm actually learning how to hula dance. So I'm trying to like master it and like try to learn. So then I can, when I go to Hawaii next time, I can actually dance.
You guys, we went to Hawaii, we went to Vegas. Where else?
That's it. And then this year, hopefully in September, we're going to New York. So thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys for watching.
Subscribe to
my channel, Savage.Fernanda. I think there's like numbers.
Oh yeah, we were looking last time. You need to change the name so it could be easier.
Yeah, I'm not that little girl. When you search a Savage Fernanda, some little girl comes out. I'm not her. That's not me, bro.
And then her social media.
Yeah, my Instagram is savage.fernanda, 2 A's. And yeah.